King, what's going on? Random Japanese letter, and then says they. King, what what code are you speaking in? What's going on, King? How's your day going so far? Let's see. I'm decluttering, cleaning my fragrance collection. I just got back from Spokane. You know, um, obviously wanted to go live, so I went live. But yeah, I was like, you know what? Let's clean my fragrance collection a little bit. Just working. There you go, King. There you go. I need to get back to work. I'm really hoping that my hours will pick up here soon. It was looking like for a minute when I stopped working, like we were gonna get a bunch of snow, and like really really cold weather and stuff. But it's just kind of been cold. We really haven't gotten that much snow, so I'm hoping I can go back to work here soon. That would be nice. But I should go back to dog sitting here soon, which will also be nice because that'll bring me in a little bit of money. But yeah. King, what's your sign of the day? We got hit bad with the snow. I heard that some places really got hit bad with the snow. Tiki Taki was going on. But I thought it was interesting because when I was in Spokane, I had seen a lot of talks. People were saying that that up in Montana, the storm was going to be really bad. But getting here today and driving from Washington to Montana, it wasn't really bad. No snow or anything really. Like a little bit of snow, like in the Idaho area, but yeah, it really wasn't that bad. Blue Jeans. Where's my bottle of Blue Jeans? It's somewhere, right here. Good fragrance. Came out in the '90s. Does it have an old school vibe to it? Yeah. Does it smell like a grandpa? No, but it definitely does smell like a bit of the old school fragrance, floral. A nice little bit of woods in there as well. It's overhated for no reason. I truly don't know why it gets so much hate. It's a good fragrance. It lasts pretty long, projects nicely as well. I argue you can wear it year round. It has enough warmth. You can wear it in the cool weather. It's also fresh enough that you can wear it in the heat. It kind of switches up in the heat a little bit. When it's cooler, I get more of like almost like a hippie spicy sort of vibe, and when it's warmer out, I get a lot more of like a citrus coming out of Blue Jeans. So I think Blue Jeans is great, and it doesn't depend when you wear it. Like it smells good in the cool weather, smells good in the warm weather. Voice of Blue Jeans. I am the voice of Blue Jeans. Y'all like up the live, make sure to drop a sub if you guys have not. At 5K, I'll be giving away not this bottle, but a brand new bottle of Lattafa Kamarakawa. Great fragrance right here. Cinnamon, pralines, candied fruits. Really nice fragrance. And all you have to do to enter the giveaway is sub. And when I hit 5K, my giveaway, which then all you have to do is comment on a video. Hippie spicy. It does have a little bit of a hippie vibe. Like, it's not like, oh my God, this hippie smells like they just smoked a bunch of cigarettes, in like a van or something. But it's like a, what do I mean by hippie vibe with this? By hippie vibe with Blue Jeans, I just mean like this sort of herbal spicy vibe, I suppose you could say. Can I enter LMAO? King, no. Bro. That boy. Yeah, my scent of the day. I haven't even grabbed it out yet. I have not grabbed it out. I'm almost to it. I know I've done so many different lives where I've just like been decluttering my fragrance collection and stuff. Joking, I already got Kawa. I mean, technically, King, you could enter, because then if you won, then you could just use the fragrance you won from my giveaway as a giveaway for your channel. So if you want to enter, yeah, you can. I mean, I'm never gonna like reject, and I don't even know if that will be the final thing. Like, I'm like 95% sure Kamarakawa will be what I'm giving away. In the end, or not in the end, but in future giveaways, I would also like to just be able to be like, oh, $50. You could pick whatever fragrance under $50, and if I get big enough and I make enough money, any fragrance under $100. Sort your collection in alphabetical order. No. Foo-foos. What's going on? Shit, I remember you. I remember you. I don't, but what's going on, yellow? Psych. If I get a signed bottle, I'll sign it too. I'll give it away. That could be cool. I mean, if you want to enter the giveaway, you can. But yeah, I don't know. Hold on. I need wipes. So, first thing you need to do when you are cleaning your fragrance collection, you need to freaking wipe it down. I always see a lot of people, aka myself, they don't wipe down their collection, or not even their like fragrances per se, but you want to wipe down this section at least. Do you like L'Homme? I like L'Homme. I had a big bottle that my dad gave me. It was a good fragrance. It's like a very soft floral fragrance. Surprisingly though, it kind of gave me a headache every time I wore it. I don't know if it was just like too soft of a fragrance or what, but it was like, it just always gave me a headache. I don't know if maybe like it wasn't giving me a headache and somehow just every time I wore it I would get a headache, but by like midday I'd get a headache. But it smells really, really good. He had 2 yellow. He had 2 yellow. What? Oh yeah, because I had L'Homme and I had La Nuit de L'Homme, which I think I liked L'Homme more. La Nuit de L'Homme was good, but it wasn't crazy. Do you like the replica series? Yes, I think they're kind of overpriced, and I would like to try more. But Sailing Day is good, By the Fireplace is good, and Jazz Club is good, but they're not crazy. Bet you got a crisp layer of dust on some of those bottles. Honestly, I don't really think any of my bottles actually do have dust on them because I move them enough. Like, I don't know if you're gonna count. Well, I guess this guest one kind of has a little bit of dust on it, but majority of them don't have dust because I do move them around enough. I'm also just gaslighting some of you guys right now. Shall, Joel, what is up? What's up with this code people are talking about? What's going on, Joel? Yeah, let's see. I don't know how I'm going to organize this. I might do, I don't know, because I like to kind of try to do more expensive to cheap. That ultimately might, I don't know, might not work. Let me know some ideas you guys have. I'm not going to do it like alphabetically because I'm not a nerd and I don't know how to read. So we're not doing that. Okay, guys. No, nobody clip this, but I'm getting down on my hands and knees for this last part. I don't even know if you guys can see me, but we're almost done. We got this second to last row. And this last row down here is so freaking, so dirty. I won't even lie. I don't keep anything down here though. And when I did keep stuff down here, it was like my fragrance making shit. All right, guys, all done. That's the hard part. It's the hard part. Let's see. So, everything's wiped down. I'll show you all the fragrances here. This is my whole freaking collection. It used to be a lot bigger. Like, there were a lot of really popular fragrances I had. I sold a bunch of them. That was almost bad. I sold a bunch of them. I traded a bunch of them. You know, I enjoy a decent amount of, the fragrances I've owned. A decent amount of them, I kind of just had them collecting dust. Sort by season. I might do that because I could do like, I don't know. I guess I should probably do, how many rows? 1, 2, 3. I have 5 rows. So I could do like warm weather, cool weather, year round. I don't know. Sort by DNAs. Sort by color. That's not a bad idea, Tiki Taki. I kind of like that. Sort by color. One of your favorites will be CK1. Don't care, come for me. CK1 is solid. CK1 Shock is even better. I kind of like the color idea from Tiki Taki. I really do like that. Half your fragrances would have went to fragrance heaven. Dude, I'm surprised nothing broke. Literally, my light dropped, and it like, oh, I see. There are like two taller bottles to the right. Tommy Hilfiger's Vibrant Summer and what is this one? Paris Corner Tiramisu Speculoos, and they fell, or it fell on them, but they're strong enough. We're from the garden. Reactions you get are crazy. Well, doesn't that one have like a? Doesn't it have? What am I thinking of? It has like a tomato note or something in there, which seems interesting. People get transported to a memory when they smell me. Yeah, because it has like a tomato note, right? Wait, yeah, I think it does. I don't know. I know that there's one from Mason Margiela that has um, a tomato note. People are like, "Oh, it's crazy." I might do sort by color. I don't know. I like brand, but the issue I have with brand is I tend to like stack them all out, and I kind of want them all to be like shown, if that makes a lot of sense. Really, I wish I had another one of these shelves here so I could kind of only use like the top three shelves and have, you know, a lot more of a wider spectrum in the background. But I don't. Oh my God. I'm not answering that question, but that is hilarious. It's a tomato leaf. No, yeah, that's. I knew it was. I knew it was tomato something. I thought it maybe had a queef note in there or something. All right. Let's see. What am I gonna do? I kind of want to do color. I don't. Unfortunately, I didn't pay attention in art class, so I don't know how the color wheel goes. So sorry, not sorry. This isn't going to be like the prettiest. No, no, like it's gonna be good. I'm gonna match the colors, but I don't know how they like go. I don't know the color wheel. So many people try to teach me that. I never paid any attention. Most foul scent of a cologne. Well, the worst smelling one I'd ever smelt. Sauvage Eau Forte. It's weird. It has this like salty smell to it. It's like imagine Sauvage, but really salty. Like if like someone took a bottle of Sauvage, watered it down with like salt with like pasta water, like super salty water. Try Hindu Kush. I want to try that one. But I mean, in the end, Eau Forte wasn't like that bad. I haven't tried really that many like bad fragrances. Damo, what's going on, man? How's your day going? Worst blind buy. Oh, Arabian's Tonka. And it sucks because I loved it at first, so I really thought it was a good blind buy, but wearing it, really did not like it. Best blind buy. I know I wasn't asked that question, but I kind of have everything in front of me. Best blind buy of all time for me would probably have to be, I don't know. I might say it. Might say it. Paris Corner Coconut Lagoon. It smells really, really nice. You know, you get a lot of coconut. You get, what are you getting here? You get coconut, you get lemon, you get orange, you get watermelon, caramel, vanilla. Just a really, really nice fragrance. Smells great. And I paid like 36 bucks, 35 bucks, something like that at the beginning of the summer. And it was just like my signature scent for the whole summer. So I think that might be my best blind buy. If I had to pick one, Camaro or Mustang, not a Camaro. I mean, I like Camaros. If I were to pick a Camaro, it'd be a Catfish Camaro. I think those are underrated. But I like the Ford Mustangs more. Specifically, like my dream one would be like an '03, you know, SVT Cobra. I also really, I don't know why this gen gets so much hate, but like the 94s through 96s I like. I know it's not the whole years for them, but um, it's really like a 94 or a 96 Mustang I would want. Because 94, you could still get a 5.0, I believe. 96, they have the 4.6, but still cool. But yeah, what about you, Swampy? What would you pick? Favorite Hawas. So I have 3 Hawas fragrances. Hawas Original, Hawas Ice, and Hawas Tropical. I think my favorite of all time, it's fair to say, is Hawas, the original. It's just a really, really nice fragrance. It gets me a lot of compliments, and I've worn it a lot. Ultimately, though, Hawas Ice and Hawas Tropical are great as well. I just don't have nearly as many memories as I do with Hawas, as I do with you know, Hawas Tropical and Hawas Ice as I do with the original Hawas. I think I'm gonna sort this by color. I really don't know what color I'm going to start from. I think maybe what? Maybe I should do clear first? I don't know. I really have no clue how I'm going to sort this. Because I might also go... I could go niche. I might go niche, designer, and then like Middle Eastern and stuff like that. 97 SS with a 5.7 iron block has to be a 6-speed. Exactly. I wouldn't want like a, automatic one if it were to be a Camaro or a Mustang. I know this kid. He has a newer Mustang. It's like a 2018 or something like that, and it's only like a 4-cylinder or something, I believe. Like it's not a V8. It could be a V6, but it has like NOS in it. It's weird because it's like the person who owned it before had like obviously loved it and built it, but it's not a V8 or anything. But I don't know. It sounds weird. Like it's a cool car, and I do like the Camaros, but overall, I like the Mustangs a little more. Sort by niche, Middle Eastern or designer Middle East. That's what I think I'm gonna do. Let's see what I can do. It's just my only thing is my niche. Like I don't have enough. Like I have enough niche, but I don't know if I have enough to like completely go over one shelf. That's a big issue I've always ran into. Is I don't have enough to like actually sprawl out across one shelf. So we're gonna do bang, bang. Let's see, let's put City Rhythm, Sunkissed Island. See, that's all my niche right there. That's all my niche right there, which I'm fine with. I don't mind how that looks. I like how this looks. We're gonna keep it like this. Actually, I need you guys to let me know. Right here, right? We got my 3 City Rhythms. I know you guys can't see it, but like that well, but it's like how you'll see it in backgrounds. Do I keep them like this all sprawled out, or do I bring this, or do I bring Miami in and move it over? Because that's what I've been doing, where I have like Miami in between 2654 and freaking Martha's Vineyard. But I don't know, because like I kind of don't want anything sprawled out at the same, or like built up. I want everything kind of sprawled out. Let's see. I don't know. I have no clue. Maybe who the fuck gives a shit? Who gives a shit about you? Big Boy Raw Dog? Yo, Big Boy Raw Dog. That's a weird name, dude. You want people online to be calling you Big Boy Raw Dog? That's interesting. Do you wear 100% cotton zip hoodies with a hood? No, I wear 100% polyester clothing. That's what I wear. I only wear 100% polyester. If you know, you know. That's the best kind of clothing you guys can get. We're going to move on with the John Paul Gaultiers. I feel like they're, they're more of like a popular designer brand. A lot of people know them. So let's throw the John Paul Gaultiers right here. Mike wears 200% poly. I wear 400%. I did 3. I do 400% polyester. She beat me to it. Put one inside out, then zip it up, and leave it on inside out. Bro, I always see ads for a bunch of clothing, and it's always just like, it's always Temu ads, and it's like the worst 100% polyester like looking shit I've ever seen. Next, what? We got my niche. We got my John Plays Guitar. What else do I got here that I could throw up here? My Island Dreams goes there. Can YSL Myself go up here? Nope, it's too big. Oh, God. See, then this is the issue I keep running into. This shelf has like a decent amount of space, but like you have to perfectly fit the fragrances in. Like you can't have a fragrance that kind of like half-ass fits in it. What do we got here? What do I have 2 of? Hugo Boss. Maybe we could do... Hey, King, have a good night. I'm really desperate? What? Why are you desperate, bro? The Hugo Bosses fit here, maybe. No. Okay. Been thinking about how I'm going to do this. I think I might go by... I don't know. I kind of screwed myself here. We're going to go City Rhythm, City Rhythm, City Rhythm, you, you. Let's go Full House. What else is here? Let's go Collage Island Dreams. Okay, this is looking good. What else can I put here? Collage Island Dreams. It's gonna be an odd fit though, I swear. Can we do Aqua Dubai? We could do Aqua Dubai. Can we do YSL myself? Let's see. What happened to the PDM you had? I've owned multiple Parfums de Marly's. Honestly, I just didn't really think that they were like crazy good. So I've owned Greenly. I've owned Percival. You know, they're good fragrances, but they're just not really worth it. So I sold them. Yeah, sold them. Or I think one of them I traded. Greenly I traded, and then Percival I sold. No, Percival I traded for YSLY, Azzaro Most Wanted, Parfum, and like $60 or something like that. Which I mean, I don't know. To me, I kind of count that more as a win. Like, I was happy with that, but I don't know. Maybe some people wouldn't be happy with that. Let's see. Can Hawass Trop? Yes. Perfect looking freaking collection up here. Wow. I could not have asked for this to look any better. All right. Moving on to shit. Bro, what? I don't know. I always want to... This is really confusing. I don't know how to put this fragrance collection together. We have more summery fragrances, so we're going to move on with the summer fragrances. Saucy Hawass. Let's see. Bang, bang. What's my go-to discounter? My go-to discounter would have to be... See, I really liked Joma Shop for a while. Like, really enjoyed Joma Shop. But more recently, I have been using Olfactory. I think Olfactory is great. There's Olfactory. There's Venba's good. What else am I thinking of? Venba's good. There's Venba. There's... I really can't think. There's Venba. Then there's... I don't know. It really also depends with fragrance discounters. It depends on what you are looking for. One thing I notice is a lot of times, you know, maybe Joma Shop will have the best price on Dior's. And Olfactory will have the best prices on City Rhythms. And Nivea, you know, Fragrance Nivea will have best prices on Parfums de Marly's. So I think in the end, it really does depend on what you're looking for in specific. I would say overall Olfactory is really good, but they don't carry a lot of clones. If you're looking for clones, Joma Shop is really good, I'd say. Mike, if you step a foot in North Carolina, I'll turn you into a concept. You'll turn me into a concept. You better take that back. You better take that back, boy. What are some other summer fragrances? Summer. What do I have that screams summer fragrance to me? I don't know. Not a whole lot, honestly. Let's see. Tommy's Vibrant Summer. We got Tommy's Vibrant Summer and Tom Ford Black Orchid. I don't know. We're getting close. We're getting close to completing this row down here. Yeah, I get the for sure. Olfactory looked at best price on high-end niche. Have I tried Aura or E-Discount? I've not tried E-Discount. I've not tried Aura, but I've heard both of them are great. But E-Car, I would really say, specifically if you're shopping City Rhythm, Olfactory is so good on with City Rhythm. I've noticed that they tend to have a really wide range, and they have a normally, you know, pretty good prices. Even on like newer releases like Martha's Vineyard, not a whole lot of other discounters had it because it was pretty new, and really it was either Olfactory or I could get it off of like the actual City Rhythm website at that time, and they had it for like $170, and it was still like $190 from City Rhythm. So they have really good deals. But again, it really just depends. But I do want to try Aura. And Fragrance Nivea is good. I've never personally tried them, but I have a buddy who's tried them. And you know the fragrances are obviously good. We have summer. We gotta finish this summer right here somehow, cause it's too big for an actual bottle. I don't want to put Kenneth Cole Blue right there. What do I have that can kind of just like sit right in there? This doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Yeah, that's the only issue I ever run into when I'm like organizing my collection. Wanting to pick up some City Rhythm this summer. What's your favorite? You smell? Haven't sampled any between 2654, Miami, or Tropical Confessions. So, Ecar, I will say maybe save up, you know, until the summer. If you can save up $600, you can get. They have it's like a collector's box. It has 12 1 ounce City Rhythm fragrances in it. Such a good deal. It's like over $1,200 would be like the actual purchase price if you were to buy them all individually, because they're all like $110 a piece. But that's a really good deal, which I'd say if you're looking to get into City Rhythm, like it's really really good. Personally, I own Redline 2654, Miami, and Martha's Vineyard. I would say if you're looking for the best summer fragrance, I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of tied up with you with that 2654 or Miami. They're both really good. 2654 is a little bit more wearable outside of the summer. Or excuse me, a little bit more wearable in the summer. Miami is still a very good summer fragrance, but it's a heavy boozy coconut sort of fragrance. Like, even though, yeah, it's still a lighter fragrance, all things considered, it's still a little bit heavy. So it's better for like cooler nights in the summer. And I think it still is really, really nice for the heat, but I think it can get a little cloying because it's super sweet. Redline 2654 adds in a little, like a lot of citrus. A lot of citrus and kind of more of like a year-round DNA from San Diego. So I would say if you're looking for one that's just like super easy to wear year-round, Redline 2654, and Miami is more of like a special occasion fragrance. Tropical Confessions is a little bit easier to wear in the summer because instead of like just like a straight up boozy coconut, it's more of this like coconut milk hibiscus sunscreen sort of scent. But it still smells fairly close to Miami. But I want to save up and get that big City Rhythm box because yeah, I mean it is $600, but it comes with 12 different fragrances, and they're, you know, it's a full size. It's a bottle like this, you know. So many other brands would be like, oh yeah, we're gonna send you this, you know. This is all you can have. D&D says, yo, can't be mod. D&D with the $5. Thank you, D&D. D&D, you literally are mod, bro. Bro, I think D&D is confused, guys. He literally is mod. Hey, D&D, thank you so much for the donation. I think maybe in the next maybe in the next 10 years I might be able to make you mod. But it just depends how good you're being. D&D, what's going on though, man? How's your day going? And thank you for the donation. I really, really appreciate that. WD&D, Tiki Taki, since you made an edit of me, I'm gonna need you, okay? Go back, clip D&D, donating to me, right? Get my reaction, and then have the like W speed, but WD&D. D&D with another donation. D&D, thank you so much. You are my freaking king right now, man. Perhaps I've been good, and I've been pretty good, you know. Newest fragrance in my collection. Funny enough, D&D, I was actually gonna text you about this, but I forgot. I ended up getting City Rhythm Miami, but yeah, I've been pretty good. But hey, Tiki Taki, I'm saying you need to make a WD&D edit, bro. Thank you so much, D&D. You are my knight in shining armor. That's nice, man. Yeah, for sure. Thank you so much, D&D. And again, oh, wait, D&D, I forgot. Okay, I'm so confused. What? $4.99, $1.99, $1.99. I didn't even realize you donated again. Again, WD&D. All right, you have, fuck. Well, D&D, you have 3 dances. Either 3 different dances, or if you want me to do the same dance 3 times in a row, I can do that. Or obviously, however many more times you donate, if you are donating more, then I'll dance. So you get 3 dances to pick so far. So yeah, D&D. Have at it, man. We have, summer fragrances. part of me kind of wants to go. I'm gonna go cool weather fragrances. I don't have an insane amount of cool weather fragrances. Like I have a lot, but I have more like year-round fragrances opposed to cool weather fragrances. So cool weather fragrances here. This is going to be Paco Rabanne's. Oh my god. Okay, Gritty. All right, so D&D also donated again. So D&D, you still have three dances. Okay, we gotta do the Gritty. I said right foot creep, ooh, walking with that heat. You don't man, stay low. Panda, come over here. Make sure they don't creep. Catch 'em bad, walk to Panda, come here. Oh my god, cat. We're doing the Gritty with Panda. Catch 'em bad. Oh. Okay. There you go, D&D. There's one. Panda can also do a dance for you, maybe. We've been trying to train her, but she's been too lazy. So, oh god, bro, she got hair all over me. Okay, there's one. D&D. Whatever you want more, tell me, and you can get some more because you earned it. All right, cool weather fragrances here. We have 1 Million Elixir, which I already put. We're gonna do John Plays Guitar. Very good, man. Don't pick me up ever again. How are you texting me if you're right next to me? That's my question. All right. We have that. I feel so dumb when I'm doing this. Let's see. We got Armani's right here. Let's do my Armani's. Let's do Prada Black is cool weather. Sauvage Elixir is cool weather. Sauvage Elixir, Prada Black. Assad Elixir is for sure cool weather. What else do we got here? We got Twist Heritage. Really, really nice fragrance. That brand sent that fragrance out to me, as well as River. Heritage is cloning Parfums de Marly Altair, and River is cloning Creed Silver Mountain Water. Both of these fragrances are very, very nice. I'm not just saying that like because I got it sent out to me. Like they are like genuinely really nice fragrances. And yeah, literally like all I had done was I had seen some of their, content, and I was like, oh, this would be, cool to review. So I reached out to them. And I was like, hey, seen your fragrances. They seem interesting. Keep up the good work. You interested in doing a collab? And they were like, heck yeah. So, sometimes all you got to do is ask, guys. But if you have a channel, don't go like begging for a fragrance if you don't have a channel. Bro, this is not what I was expecting at all. I like how my collection is spread out, but at the same time, I also kind of think I have too many fragrances to do this properly. So we're gonna have to go back to the drawing board here. Yeah, we're gonna have to go back to the drawing board here. Let's see, what am I gonna do? We have all my city rhythms here. This is good. What happens if... Bro, I really don't know, because I was not smart enough to think about this, and now it's kind of catching up to me, and it's biting me in my butt right now. Let's see, bro. People just type stuff. Exactly. Finally caught me live. You did finally catch me live. You did. Good job. I was low-key surprised, D&D. I was surprised. Normally I don't really get to have you in my live, so it was a nice little surprise seeing you in here. What? All right, I already read that. But yeah, D&D, it's nice to have you in here. Let's see, what all do I have? This can go to the bottom shelf. This can go to the bottom shelf. These three can go to the bottom shelf. All right. bottom shelf. Just because a fragrance is on the bottom shelf doesn't mean it's bad. Just means that, you know, I probably won't wear it an insane amount. Where's everyone? I don't know. I really have no clue. The lives have kind of been weird because, like, you know, I'll say there's been a really big difference between like the first year I've been going live and stuff compared to now. Like, we still do have a decent amount of people who were, you know, from like when I had started my, when I had first started my, channel and stuff. A decent amount of people still do watch my live though, but like, it just kind of sucks because we used to have it where we would have pretty much like, you know, we'd have like Kobe and Barry and King and and Brian and like everyone in here. And we just haven't had it, which is kind of sad, but it's okay because in the end, I understand, you know, people got lives and there's much more important things to do than, quite frankly, watch a Micah Fragrance YouTube video. So I'll never blame anyone for, you know, having a life, having shit to do. It's just what happens, feel me? Let's see, let's put Coconut Lagoon up here. That feels better. Coconut Lagoon up here. Can I put my Hawasses up here? That would be great, actually. I can put my Hawasses up here. It's perfect. All right, Hawass. Then we're gonna do these fragrances. Okay, I'm kind of just like going back and I am gonna be kind of stacking the brands together. I really don't know. Yeah, man, I always try to be on here, but I've been busy. You can tell Micah's falling off. I'm falling off? Am I falling off? You ruined my day studying for my license and other stuff. Exactly. And it's like, you know, they're like, I'm sure half the people who were first, you know, like really, really big fans and stuff of my live, like, I'm sure that half of them aren't even into fragrances anymore, you know? Like, it just happens. You kind of just fall out of enjoyment with it, which is fine, you know? Like, you can always come back to it and stuff. The beautiful thing is, like, 99% of the people, though, who get out, you know, fall out of love for fragrances, whatever you want to call it, like, they still have their fragrances and stuff. So, you know, they're never, like, truly out of the fragrance game and stuff like that. But, yeah, you know, like, shit happens, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I'll never blame anyone for it, though, you know, because I'm busy, other people are busy. It's just how life works, you know. Let's see, what are we going to do here? I'm trying to freaking... Nobody cares about the fate of labor as long as they get their instant gratification. Tiki Taki's getting a little deep in here. Don't mind him, guys. Do not mind him at all. The less you interact with Tiki Taki, the better, actually. Because he's kind of going feral. Will Ferrell. Still love fragrances. Chill dogs, they get expensive. Sometimes blind buys go south. Exactly. And I mean, for me, like, I'm definitely going to be slowing down more on fragrances. Just because it's like, I love fragrances. You know, I'm not falling out of love with fragrances or anything like that. But it's expensive, dude. And I got other shit that I should be saving my money for. Once I am back to working, yeah, you know, I'm going to be spending more money on fragrances, buying more fragrances, stuff like that. But, you know, I got other stuff I need to do. I'm really excited for, like, when I'm out of high school, you know, I can actually work a decent amount, you know, save up money, and eventually, you know, buy a decent amount of fragrances. Hello again. Recently received your Baccarat Rouge last week. Nice, but only it's worth $385. Yeah, I mean, that DNA has been done so many times by so many different brands. I think, you know, it probably isn't worth, $385. It's a good fragrance from what I've heard. Again, I've never personally tried it. I love Mancera's Instant Crush. That's a dupe of it. Or, supposed to at least replicate the smell of Baccarat Rouge. And I think it smells fantastic, but that's only like $100. I just think that because, it's 2026 and you can get the DNA for so much cheaper, it's probably not worth it, But you still could probably get a decent amount of good compliments with it. So I'd say just, if anything, just kind of like stick with it, wear it, and hopefully it can get you some compliments. That would be nice for sure. All right, let's see. Let's put Hugo Balls. Big throwback to Hugo Balls. I don't know how many people will know that, but I know Brian knows that because, Brian was the one who said Hugo Balls. But yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to freaking put everything together. 1, 2, 3. Let's put these two together. 1, 2. Just gonna do this. Okay, here we go. Now we're getting the shit moving. Put the Prada right there. Then we got Halloween Man. All right, here we go. I did not think this was possible, but it is possible. Wow. Layer Hawas Ice and Ultramall. All right, D&D, I got you, man. I got you. Hawas Ice and Ultramall. Because I remember I did that. I had said Hawas and Ultramall was good. Well, yeah, we'll try it. Wait, are you saying Hawas Ice? Hawas Ice and Ultramall. Real quick, I want to show y'all the collection. I guess get your guys' opinion on it. So I kind of tried to organize it. There's some sticking out randomly. Bro, what? Hold on. Is there anything there? Bro, what is going on here? Whatever, I guess we're just going to do this. Okay, perfect. So this is the collection. I did kind of try to go by like year round, if that makes a lot of sense. Or not year round, but like versatility. So more summer, warm weather fragrances, more cool weather fragrances, kind of like a mix of cool weather and year round down here in this row. And then, I don't know, this is just the bottom row. This is kind of random. We got that Product Carbon and that Guess, which me and Brian are going to do a trade on. And then I also have these that I pulled out, but that's because I don't really like them that much. So probably going to sell them. So yeah, it all sucks to a different order. You suck. You suck, Tiki Taki. All right. So said Ultramall and Hawas Ice. How you layer a fragrance? It's the bottom shelf should be your less used one since they're basically out of sight, out of mind. And that is pretty much what I did. We have like fragrances I don't wear as much. Like we have Halloween Man down there. That's a good fragrance. But I don't wear it that much. Primarily I wear it on Halloween. Do you only buy fake fragrances? I don't buy any fake fragrances. How's it going today? Will, it's going pretty good. All right, so we have Ultramall. You want to start with your heavier fragrance on a layering combo. So spray of Ultramall. Make sure to put your cap back on Ultramall. So we got a spray of Ultramall. And Ultramall is a very like juicy, sweet fragrance. You get a lot of peach. You get a lot of pear. So you get some pear, some cinnamon, a little bit of woods. Really, really nice fragrance here. Layered with Hawas Ice, which this is kind of like a grapey, appley sort of scent. It's almost like Invictus meets like a grapey apple, I suppose. I think Hawas and Ultramall is already a good layering combo, and this one D&D said to do. right off the bat, it reminds me a lot of the layering combo I had already done, Hawas and Ultramalt, which makes sense. But this is just a little bit more clean, where the normal Hawas and Ultramalt combo, it's a little bit more in your face because Hawas is a little bit more in your face compared to Hawas Ice. This is a good combo, though. This is a good combo. We are going to... Well, first I'm going to get some fresh air in my room. We're going to let that sit, and we'll check back in on it here in a minute. How much I would be interested? Well, I don't know. It depends. Because I have, I don't know if you were just interested in like one or if you were interested in all of them, but I have Paka Raban's 1 million elixir. This it's kind of hard to see, but it's like right here. I don't know how much I'd be feeling on this one. Like, I'd want to say 60. In the end, I'd be like a little flexible, but like 60. Mason Alhambra Bright Peach. This is a clone of Tom Ford's Bitter Peach. I'd want like, I don't know, 20, maybe a little less. Mont Blanc Legend, I want maybe like 25, 30. And then like Amir Al Oud, like 20, maybe a little less. I don't know. Just because like they're all like pretty much full. Like, this is like 98% full. I'm open to hearing offers, but I know I could also sell them to like some people I know too. Like I have a buddy who's interested in some stuff, but in the end, I'd if someone's interested, I'd hear out anyone's offer. Is that Ultramalt out yet? The new one, there's apparently new Ultramalt coming out. Have not seen it. This is a good layering combo, D&D. I really like it. It's a lot more clean than the original Hawas and Ultramalt layering combo. We could see by the bottle that I compared the original bottle as a replica, or how would you say? Well, I don't even know. I'm confused. You're saying I have fake fragrances. I don't have fake fragrances in my collection. Probably buys them from Turkey. I don't buy them from Turkey. Good prices, like you said, 20, 30. Bro, what? Good price for replicas. They're not fake, bro. Million, no. Rest, yes. I don't know. I guess it just kind of depends on your offer. Got a Chris $2. You got something for? I don't have anything for you, Tiki Taki. Bottles look original, so probably refilled Turkish parfum. You do, we could see it. Okay, well, this is just being weird. Thank you, Tiki Taki. I was gonna ban, or I don't know if ban. I guess ban him's the word. I was gonna ban him, but I don't know. Hawas line is getting crazy. London said to be good. Yeah, apparently London is like a really, really good fragrance. I don't know though, because that's cloning something that you can only get in London. Apparently, like it's a London. I don't know if it's one specific shop that made the fragrance or a shop in London got that exclusive fragrance, but it's like an exclusive fragrance, and it's cloning it so everyone can have it. I would like to try it. Of course, I don't really want to spend like $60 on it though. One thing that I hate though is that a lot of the times when a new Hawas comes out, the creators like, I don't know. One thing I notice is a lot of creators, they'll always use like, they'll say, oh, $40, $30, which is a price of an average Hawas after it's been out for like 4 months already. Because normally when a Hawas comes out, it's like $60 for 2 months, 3 months, and then it starts dropping down in price. So I always hate it because they're like, oh, and you could get this for $30 to $40, and I go look and it's like $60 everywhere. Your price, I'll pay you tomorrow. You can give details later. If you're serious in offering me on these, on what? I guess it's these 3 fragrances: Bright Peach, Legend EDP, and Amir Al Oud Intense Oud. I have my Instagram in my bio. If I'm not mistaken, it's still in my bio, and I have my Gmail in my bio. But yeah, if you're interested in them, I'll hear out your offer for sure. But yeah, obviously I don't want to like give out my information in front of everyone, but I mean I guess everyone already has it. But yeah, in my bio, you think he was talking about 1 million? Wait, hold on. Was he only talking about 1 million? Million no, the rest yes. Yeah, no, he said million no, the rest yes. You on meth? Indeed, yes I am. Dude, what? I think it's the haircut. I think it's the haircut which is giving people the meth head vibes. I'm just playing. I don't know how much longer I am going to be on live. I got what I wanted to do on live done. I am happy with how my collection looks. You know, I tried to make it look a little different. Like, this is not normally how my collection looks. Normally, I just have, like, you know, normally I just have everything. I'll have all my niche, all my really expensive designers up here, and then it'll kind of trickle down in price. I didn't really want to do that anymore. So, you know, we got summer fragrances, warm weather year-round fragrances, a lot of stuff. You sniffed Ethereum or Bitcoin, bro? What? There's a leak of Micah's numbers? No. Micah, no offense, but you look like Sid Barrett after the drugs. My info, what's going on, man? How's your day going? How dare someone say meth head look? Nah. It's the Edward Furlong look from American History. Bro, what? With the haircut. You guys like the haircut or no? I don't know. I mean, I don't hate it. Maybe when I'm older, I'll be bald, but this is just getting me ready for that when I'm, you know, 30 years old. Am I giving Breaking Bad vibes? I'm giving off vibes of if you guys know who Unk is on TikTok, I'm giving off vibes of Unk right now. I hate that guy, dude. Am I getting compared to everyone now? Am I getting compared to everyone? I've only heard myself getting compared to 3 people. The haircut goes hard. Thank you, Bunch of Fragrances. I don't know. I was worried that I was gonna have like a really weird head shape, like really weird head shape. I know my head's a little messed up, but I'm happy that, you know, it didn't come out that bad. Was that for Hollis? Yes, D&D. Micah Pinkman, yo, there we go, Jacko. Yo, Mr. White. I like Breaking Bad. I watched, I don't know how many seasons there are, but I watched pretty much up until, like, I know I for sure watched the first 2 seasons. I never watched the ending, though. I want to say I got to, like, the 4th season, sounds about right. I have no clue, because I know, like, Jesse, like, killed that guy, and he was, like, all messed up from it. But at the same time, last time I watched it was like 2 years ago. So I don't know if that's the last thing I can remember or if that's just a random memory. 6 seasons. Yeah, I want to say season 3 or 4 sounds about right. I need to get like, you know, I need to rewatch is what I'm trying to say. Get in touch later, check later for me. Okay, Dave. Yeah, sounds good. Watch Better Call Saul, Breaking Bad, the one with Jesse called El Camino. I never watched Better Call Saul, and I wanted to watch the new, like, El Camino thing, and I think it's out on Netflix. I think it's a Netflix exclusive. Micah, what's the scent of the day? My scent of the day today, damn it, it's down here on this bottom shelf. I guess this bottom shelf didn't come in handy, because now I gotta bend down crazy far. Scent of the day is Cadillac Cowboy. This is a nice fragrance. It's like a green fragrance. It's pretty fresh. I don't know what it really reminds me of. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's like Aqua di Gio. Take care, mate. You too. Stop sniffing Ethereum or Bitcoin. I'm going to stop sniffing it. I'm going to start buying it. All right, y'all. I really appreciate the support. D&D, thank you for all the donations. Budget, thank you. Jack, thank you. Dave, thank you. Everyone else in here, Tiki Taki Stanford. I really appreciate you all. Have a good night. Peace, everyone.